what's happening, Cucumber Squad, and welcome back to the Fable Sphere. Before we even get started, as you know, link to my website is down in the pinned comment, so you can just go ahead and click on that. Join the sphere on the website. It's completely and utterly free. I'm not on any social media anymore. You can't find me on Instagram. You can't find me anywhere other than YouTube or on my website. We can interact there on this Fable Sphere. It's completely free for you to join. You can join the groups. You can interact with me. You can interact with the Cucumber Squad members that are already there. It really is cool. I mean, consider doing that. It costs you absolutely nothing, and we can also create a Dimash Qudaibergen group, which we haven't done yet, so we must absolutely do that on the sphere. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys can do that. It's your little world to play with. So yeah, man, Dimash Kudaibergen. Okay. I kind of feel like he's just called this song Okay, because everybody was asking, when are you dropping a new song? Just like I was. I'm like, when is Dimash dropping something new? And I kind of feel like, okay, I'm dropping something new. Soon. Soon. So this is the soon for the soon of the soon. It's now soon, but sooner than later, but now it's sooner because it's here soon. Okay, that made no sense. Let's just get straight into it, man. Brand new from Dimash. Okay, let's go. Open shirt, you know. Stop it. I know you dears. I know some of you dears. You dears on Instagram. Some of you dears on Instagram that go out of your way to actually make these risque images of Dimash. I know what's in your mind right now in this particular scene. And all I have to say is stop it. Let this be a teachable moment for you to show some restraint for the sexy little god that he is. Let's go back. You're happy with someone else now. What is she? Why is she jumping? Why is she with someone else? What a bitch. What? This world was full of color, and then now you're happy with somebody else. Why are you with this girl, Dimash? Hey, smooth. You see what he did there, right? He was in the room getting all frisky with the lady, right? He came in and he went out with his trench coat, all smooth, like he was never there. Although this video kind of has like a World War II type feel to it. It kind of has that vibe to it, and also with regards to like the military and the uniformed officers, as if you're like living in an authoritarian world, right? Where you can't do what you want to do, you can't love who you love or who you want to love. It's kind of like Big Brother watching over you all the time, and there's you can only you got to comport in a certain way, and certain things are crime. So I kind of feel like he's with this girl, and that's somehow a crime for some odd reason. So let's see what we got.
Сердце больше не болит.
loving this much lower tone from Dimash. This is completely different from him. I like that he's venturing out into different sort of vibes and feels and tones of music. Like, this is really cool, very relaxed, very loungy, something you put on in the background and it's just so easy to listen to. Even at this sort of decibel, even at this sort of tone, Dimash just sounds absolutely insane, absolutely great, right? So this is kind of like a love story. I'm trying to piece the love story with the actual movie itself, right? Which again, it's got a very World War II type thing. I kind of feel like their love can't exist because he's sort of, I think they love each other dearly, but she's kind of like can't give of herself fully because she's actually being controlled by another man. Not that she loves another man. I kind of feel like she's just being controlled by another man, right? And Dimash is where her heart lies, but in this instance, to protect him, she kind of has to, in order to protect him, she has to sort of make it seem like, you know, maybe the love isn't there, but it is. It's just she's scared. My pointy cuts. It's a beautiful way of actually showing over this. There is the forced love, and there's like this over here with the general over here. The way he holds her like very brutally, and you can see the discomfort over there, right? So again, it's kind of falling into my premise here. And then also like just in her head, she's remembering the tender touch of the person she actually loves, right? So she's taking all this brutality and all this uncomfort in keeping him in mind, essentially. So very cool. I really like the production of this video as well. Beautiful. I love that he's that you know, in that chorus over there, he says, you know, you were always my destiny, like a flash in the sky. You know, it's indisputable that, you know, you are meant to be part of my life, and maybe not right now, but eventually it's written in the cards. You're supposed to be there, right? I love the fact that he's taken this back a couple of years to a time where, you know, it was authoritarian, it was a totalitarian, sort of a very oppressive type time. But there were human elements that existed back then. Love still existed, but it existed in the shadows. It existed behind closed doors. A lot of the beauties and human elements of life could never be shown out in the public display because it was controlled by dictators and autocrats. But behind closed doors, love did exist. And it's kind of just sort of like highlighting that love exists even in the hardest times. Love does exist. It might exist in the shadows, it might not exist out in the open, but it still exists. That's how the world runs. You know, that's how humanity can survive, is to be connected through love to one another, which I think is quite cool. I really, really like that type of image, and the fact that he's taking this back, you know, many years back to a World War II type era where the worst atrocities were happening in humanity. But don't forget that even the worst atrocities that happened in humanity back then, there were also the best humanitarian elements that happened back then as well, right? You saw the greatest of people in World War II, as you did see the greatest of atrocities in World War II. Now, I've got a feeling that's not going to end up well. So obviously, this lady is you know, obviously in a relationship with that officer. She doesn't want to be in a relationship with that officer. It kind of has like a bit of a Great Gatsby feel to it as well, possibly. I feel it's more World War II-ish, but it's got like a Great Gatsby type feel to it as well. But I kind of feel that things are gonna get interesting now that they've seen him amongst the sheets. Let's go. Right? I mean, look at him. I mean, compare this dude to Dimash, man. Look at this guy. Look at his face, man. It looks like a lorry backed into him, man. I mean, that's not even a good-looking dude. You know, I mean, you know, obviously that's why he's kind of forcing herself. He's forcing herself on her. I don't think she particularly wants to be with the guy, right? He's just one of those supposed like strong men, right? But look at him with the gelled back hair. Who does that anymore, bro? Who does that anymore? This guy is ugly in comparison to Dimash. I completely understand why she would run away with him in the sheets. Well, someone's gonna get shot though. But yeah, anyways. Right? Beautiful cinematography. He's gonna pull that trigger. This is gonna sound really harsh, but I hope he didn't shoot Dimash. Like, no, I don't want the girl to get shot either, you know. But if you had to pick between the two, am I gonna pick the god king of vocals or like some girl? Yeah, I'm gonna pick the god king of vocals. Let's hope he actually is just not a good shot and he misses both of them. But if he's gonna hit one of them, I hope it's not Dimash. Just, I mean, I don't want to be horrible, but you know, I also don't want to. It's better for him to just not have shot anyone, right? But you know, Dimash is the one. Dimash is the one to keep if you really had to choose. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. You guys agree with me or not? The song is very cool, very chilled, very different from Dimash. Very different sort of pace. From Dimash, and yeah, it's cool. Nice to see something different. I actually enjoyed it. It was very cool. You guys let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. Peace.